All right, so I'm doing some cardio right now, walking. I don't know if you can see her, but walking my daughter. I'm really trying to get more into cardio. Not really like the running and stuff. Like, I don't mind doing that like here and there, but just being more active and just being out in nature. Come around this way, baby. That's a pole. But just being more active in nature, right? Spending time with my thoughts. Because I used to always do it. I used to do like 5 miles every day. And I want to get back to that point. To be more active, nothing physical wise, just literally just mindset. Baby, you have to stop going around the post. But something came to my mind, right? You know how, like, for example, like me right now, recording with my phone out right now, like I could be walking around the neighborhood and people could probably look at me and it's like, yo, look at this guy. Like, he's recording with his phone, he has his phone out, he's talking and all this X, Y, and Z, right? And I was talking to my guy earlier, right? And this thought came to my mind. And it goes for, like, you know, people who's recording content, even for myself. Like, I'm talking to myself in the past. Like, when I first started, I would have had a much bigger following. I would have had a much bigger audience. I would have been much further if I would have just took out the camera and started recording. But my issue was I used to care what people think. And I used to feel nervous. I used to feel afraid. I used to be all over the place because I cared about being judged before recording my content, especially when I first started, like, doing calisthenics. That's when I was, like, pulling out the camera. Like, I was going to the gym. It was like a private gym when nobody was there. And I was recording at 2 a.m. Because I was afraid of everybody else judging me. Like, just my journey. I would have had so much clips and content of my actual journey had I actually started recording my content. But, excuse me. And one thing that I've learned so much is, like, now it's to the point where I do not care. I'll pull out my camera anywhere, record. As you can see, like, if you ever see my content, like with the different cinematic angles and stuff like that, I will set up the craziest angles that I can come up and think of. And the biggest thing for me is, like, repetition, because the way that my content looks now, like the cinematic stuff, is not how it's always been. I had to start somewhere. Like, I remember my content, like the lighting, I didn't care about lighting, cinematic angles. I didn't even have a tripod. I was using a water bottle to hold in my phone and record. It's crazy, right? And I look at it like this when it comes to, like, recording your content. Think about it like this. New Marvel movie drop. Let's say your favorite actor or actress, they drop a movie, right? Madea movie, whatever the case may be. All these movies that's come out, right? These big popular, big hit, blockbuster movies. People will literally line up and set up a whole plan. Like, you will set up, Noxon, please leave that alone, baby girl. But people will set up make plans, make reservations, set up a whole itinerary just to go watch this movie, just to go sit in theaters and watch a movie. And they will love it and enjoy it, right? But you got to understand, there was a whole production line behind it. They were setting up cameras in places and studios and recording the content and stuff like that. But nobody judges them for that, right? Nobody judges them for that. But people will feel some type of way, and people will judge others. Those same exact people that line up to go watch movies and stuff like that are the same ones that would judge. People and look at people crazy and laugh at them for recording their content and stuff like that. Like, think about it. If, let's say, for example, right? Sorry, that truck is, like, crazy loud. But let's say, for example, sorry, I'm crushing the screen right now. But let's say, for example, if Rihanna were to go to the gym, go to your gym right now. If Rihanna were to go to whatever gym you work out at right now, and she were to start recording content for, like, let's say her new products or something like that, whatever her products are, people in the gym will go crazy. They'll be jumping off the walls. They'll be so excited. They will be recording her. Like, they will be recording her. It's like, oh, I'm in the gym with Rihanna. I get to see Rihanna. Yo, my dog literally marks her territory on literally every single spot that she can. But people will literally be recording it, posting on social media. Look, I was able to see Rihanna's recording content. People will love her, right? What's the difference? She's just popular. and she's just known in the world. It's the only difference, literally. So why does it matter if you sorry, it's like a little bit dark. Let me see if I can make it lighter. That should be better. But so why would it matter if you record your content? Why should it matter what others think of you? Like, it's really as simple as that. And, you know, I started thinking like that a lot more. And me thinking like that allowed me to get the videos that I do, because I look at these movies, because I'm a very, like, big on superheroes, right? Absolutely not. She was about to drag me in the woods. Absolutely not. But I look at, like, Marvel, like, not just Marvel, but I look at, like, superhero movies, because I like that type of stuff. I like the superhero cinematic movies, right? And you see these angles. They have, like, 5 angles, 6 angles of just literally one scene, 7 angles of just one scene, sky scene, multiple angles, front angle, back angle, side angle, up angle, down angle. Like, it's so many, top angle. There's so many different angles that they have for just one scene. But they have all those different angles. So, like, me, I look at it as, like, if I want to have multiple angles with my content, I'm going to have multiple angles. I will set up the furthest angle, craziest angle. I'm working out, but my camera's on the whole other side of the gym. Who cares? And then on top of that, it's your life. You do what you want to do. And the last thing that I'll say is, you will never hear a content creator who's making a living off of content, who's doing this for a living, judge you or laugh at you for pulling out your camera. For one, they would encourage you. They would give you tips. They would give you advice and give you wisdom on how to make your content better. Like, it's, you know, the saying, you'll never see somebody that's doing better than you hating on you. And the way that this world and the way that society, and the way that society has made things is, it's like, it's just a big competition. Like, everybody's in competition with another. If you're not doing better than the next person, people are going to judge you and hate you. Like, it makes no sense. It's so crazy how, and well, it's not even crazy because, it's not even crazy because the Bible talks about this as well. It says during the end times, it says there's going to be a time where good becomes evil and evil becomes good. And literally, the Bible says in so many different chapters, in so many different books, to love your neighbor, love your brother like you love yourself, treat others with respect, don't hate on your enemies, all that type of stuff. It says to even pray for your enemies, right? It says that so many times in the Bible. But yet, we're in times where showing love is like non-existent. And that's just it. It is what it is. Like, when you understand that we are in those end times, you understand, like, this is literally Bible prophecy playing out. Nothing is new under the sun. When you understand that, you don't care, man. You just do your own content. So that is the Seer Talk of the day. I like doing these type of talks. I remember I used to do them all the time. I'm gonna get back into them because I love this longer form content. Just being out in nature, just have a talk, walk, record with my baby girl. See if you can see her. She's tired right now. As you can see, her tongue is out, panting. Might do a little race. I got on Crocs right now. I'm not about to sprint or nothing, but I might let her run around for a little bit. Try to race her a little bit. We usually always like race towards the last stretch. Going home, we usually race. Of course, she's going to beat me almost all the times, but I'm gonna get her one of these times. But yeah, other than that, that is the Seer Talk for the day.